Alright YouTube, so some of the main questions being asked from that Fallout 76 teaser we got like last week is, why does it appear that our character seems to be alone in Vault 76 when there should be, at least, 499 other people? Why is the Reclamation Day stuff still up, even though it looks to take place 5 years after when Reclamation Day should have happened? So I thought we'd kind of go over that today in this video, and I'd give my thoughts on it. Now, obviously, I don't know anything. None of us know anything. I don't know any more than you know about Fallout 76. This is just what I'm thinking. These are my thoughts. It's pretty much this shot alone that has everybody talking about this. Throughout the entire trailer, you don't see any other characters, but then we get to this shot, and it's Reclamation Day. Clearly, a party of some sort happened, but there's nobody. There's nobody else in the vault, it seems. My thing is, I think it's entirely possible that this shot right here of the Reclamation Day party could be out of sync. There's nothing saying that this Reclamation Day shit right here is happening from what the supposed time is in the trailer, the 2102 or whatever. I'd say it's pretty safe to assume that Reclamation Day would happen when the vault door opens. Like, it's something that you're preparing for. That's what your goal is with this vault, is to go out and reclaim the wasteland and make it your own. Like, I would assume that happened in, 2097. But that still doesn't add up why there aren't any characters there in that shot, but it's entirely possible that they removed characters if there are in that shot of the vault right there during Reclamation Day party. They do that shit all the time with trailers and stuff in movies. They take things out. They did it with Infinity War, bro. They removed stones from, Thanos' gauntlet. They put, the Hulk, it was in the trailers, though he was not even really in the movie. It's super easy to do. It's a bit tinfoil hat, but it's not out of the realm of possibility. It's entirely possible that the Reclamation Day stuff is like a pre-game segment before you start the game. Kind of like with Fallout 4 where we had the pre-war stuff. There's nothing saying that this is happening exactly right now. We've had time skips in the game before. We did with Fallout 3. You went from a baby to a young kid to a kind of an adult. And then with Fallout 4, obviously you jump 200 years in the future. There's nothing suggesting this is happening exactly at this moment in time. But let's discuss why it seems like we're alone. Why are there no other people in this vault? There's 1,000 different things you could come up with, and maybe the vault doors opened and everybody just left and went and established their own town. And your character, being that you're the hero of the story essentially, you were smart enough to keep the vault as a base of operations. It's probably the most secure place in the entire wasteland. Maybe they were prepping for the Reclamation Day party, in 2097. The vault doors opened and a group of bandits or raiders or whatever came in and kind of killed everybody. Not sure how likely that one is, but it would be public knowledge that this vault was going to open 20 years later. I mean, we've seen from the trailer that they were broadcasting Vault 76 over the news.
The fighting is stopped, and the fallout is settled. You must rebuild.
Maybe the reason why we're not seeing anybody during this teaser trailer is because everybody in the vault is currently asleep. However many people that might be. Because the trailer literally opens up with an alarm going off on the Pip-Boy at 6:34 in the morning. It's entirely possible people are sleeping. If we are to assume that the date on the Pip-Boy is when the game is taking place, which I think is a pretty safe assumption, 5 years is a long time. 5 years after when the vault door opened, people could have moved on to other settlements. A lot of people could have died. There might be some people left in the vault, we're just not seeing them in the trailer yet, because why would they show us other characters anyway? We could run through a gauntlet of reasons why we're not seeing other people in this trailer. But I'm also not ruling out the possibility that our character is alone in this vault, but I just don't think, the vault doors open, every single person in the vault except us left. That just doesn't really make sense, which tells me that either the characters that are in the vault, we're not seeing them in the trailer, or they had to have died somehow. But we can also go with the assumption that the Reclamation Day party does take place 5 years after the vault doors open, and people are wondering why there's still party supplies up. Why are there confetti on the ground and balloons still with helium and stuff in them? Maybe the party was the night before, and the trailer we're seeing our character wake up at 6:34 in the morning, putting on the vault suit, putting on the Pip-Boy, and they're about to go explore the wasteland. Maybe what we're seeing in this trailer is the start of Reclamation Day, or the start of Reclamation, I suppose. And that's why, and it would kind of add up, the concept of Reclamation Day is that we're rebuilding the wasteland, taking it back, and that would kind of lean towards the rumors that there is going to be settlement building and stuff like that, kind of like with Fallout 4, but that's the goal of Reclamation Day, is to go out and rebuild the wasteland, and it kind of adds up, I think. Maybe the vault door opened and radiation killed a bunch of people. They weren't prepared for how much radiation there would be. Maybe they opened the vault door and there's a fucking Deathclaw out there. Killed a bunch of people. Maybe Deathclaw got in once the vault doors open. Actually, really quickly, now that I mentioned the radiation thing, Lone Vault Wonder in his recent video was talking about the radiation level on the Pip-Boy, which is actually at the halfway point. It's at 500 rads. Now, I'm not going to try to convince you guys that radiation killed everybody in the vault except our character, but his Pip-Boy is reading, some radiation, which shouldn't really be in the vault, but that could simply just be from him exploring the wasteland. But if this is potentially day one of Reclamation, like we kind of assumed earlier in the video, then his Pip-Boy shouldn't be reading any radiation yet. And last and probably least, the one that people don't want to hear is maybe we're alone in the vault because it is a multiplayer game. Maybe we all essentially have our own Vault 76s and we can invite our friends, co-op or whatever, or it's like an MMO game, some sort of multiplayer game, and we have our own vault to ourselves. I don't know. There's no telling. We don't know really until June 10th. So there you have it, my dudes. I gave you like 10 different reasons why we are alone, or at least appear to be alone in that teaser trailer. If I had to give you guys my assumption, my thoughts on what I think is happening, I think the Reclamation Day stuff is a pregame segment. We've had that with every Bethesda game so far. Every Bethesda game has had a pregame segment with Fallout 4, Fallout 3, and then a time skip. Even if it's a small time skip or 200-year time skip, we've had that with every Bethesda Fallout, which is only 2 of them. But so far, we've always had that. So I could just see them doing that again. A pregame segment we play, it rolls the Fallout 76 logo, and then a time skip of some sort or whatever. But you know how it is, my dudes. Let me know your thoughts below. Why do you think it appears that we are alone in this vault? What happens to everybody else in Vault 76? If you happen to agree with one of the things I listed in this video, let me know in the comments below. If you happen to have your own theory as to why it appears that we are alone in Vault 76, let me know that as well. And as always, if you went on to enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, turn on my notifications, follow me on Twitter at TheDashingDavid. Links to my social networks are in the description and in the outro. Later, guys.
Give me a smile, give me forever for a while, give me forever for a while. Quit acting like a baby.